Good morning, good morning. Oh, excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bouncing with Burns. I'm Burns. I'm your certified detox specialist, and this is the Real Juicy Detox, where we do a lot of crazy, amazing, fun, good things to help our bodies detox, to get our bodies healthy, to rebalance ourselves, and to jumpstart our health and vitality. Because so many of us are feeling the calling, listening to our body's calling to do something powerful and positive for ourselves. Oh, my my eyes are watering. I'm crying. I'm so happy that we're here. Good morning. These are the first words I've uttered all day, aside from a little good morning to my kitties in bed this morning. I'm bouncing. Drop in, say hello, say good morning. Welcome to class. Yes, this is a detox class. We always end up talking about the most amazing detoxy kind of topics in here. So pop in and let me know that you're here, okay? Hi, good morning, Amy. Bouncing in a bit. I know you got a lot going on with your kitties, don't you? Yes, you do. So hold on, I'm just trying to properly center this. My light is behind me and behind my camera. Oh, I'm not happy with any of that. Hi, good morning, Kathy. How are you? I hate the shadow. 1 second. 1 second. Let me see if that doesn't help, and it doesn't. Oh, crap. 1 second. How's everybody doing? Oh my God, are you guys bouncing with me? Yes, Kathy is up bouncing. Good morning, Dawn. How are you, my love? Okay, class members are starting to roll in. Everybody is getting their shit together, except I can't seem to get mine together. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. We're here. We're bouncing together. We're hanging out in the classroom. How was your night? Did you guys have a good sleep? Oh my God, I had such a good sleep. Yesterday, I was, as you know, very underslept from the night before. And my goodness, did it feel good to catch up on my sleep after class, after our afternoon class. Were you guys there when we made the delicious balls? After class, I tidied up the kitchen a little bit. It's actually still, dishes are still in the sink from yesterday. And I went straight to bed. I slept for like 3 hours. Then I woke up, did a coaching call with a beautiful family. Then I went and had a shower. No, then I did my evening check-in. And then I went for a shower and slid right into bed and passed out like at 9:30. It was great. How did you guys sleep? I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, yes. I feel back to myself. Feels so good, right? Feels so good to be, opening your eyes, waking up, going, oh, yeah. What does today have in store for me? I'm excited. I'm excited because I never know how the day is going to roll out, but I'm always amazed at how good my days are. For those bouncers out there, those juicy juicers who are bouncy bouncers, do you ever get little bits of, I don't know, sand or whatever, debris on your trampoline? It's from the cats because they come on here too, right? They don't come on to bounce, they just come on it. They've got little things on their paws, I guess. So today I wanted to talk about getting ready to get ready. One of my beautiful friends, Sheila, in Australia, she's actually American, but she moved to Australia last year. She's starting her journey today. Yay! Yay, Sheila. Can we get some love for Sheila? Good morning, my darling Olga. How are you? I'm so glad that you are here. What's going on with my hair? I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not about my hair. So Sheila, welcome to the Juicy Juicers. Welcome to your 21-day adventure into healing yourself. It is an amazing journey that you're on. And you know what? I am so aware that so many of you might be watching and going, oh man, I'm not ready yet, but I feel myself getting ready to do what Burns is doing and what the rest of her class members are doing. Do you ever feel like that? Do you ever know you're working your way up to something, but you haven't gotten there yet, but you know it's coming, you know it's on your radar, something that you want to do, a course that you want to take, some sort of action in your life that you want to start doing, whether that is starting to write a gratitude journal, or quitting smoking, or giving up alcohol, or whatever addiction that you know is not serving you. Do you ever know? You know what I mean, right? Drop it in the comments if you can relate to that. Have you ever kind of just realized that, oh, I got to just put some things in place, get some, get my rebounder, go find a rebounder. I'm not ready to start really doing it yet full time, but I kind of like the idea of it. So let me start sourcing that out. Juicing, you say? Juicing for 40 days, you say? Let me look into that. Let me see if I can't get ready to get juicing, right? If you've done juicing before and you know that you felt better on it, like our girl Valentina Ballerina, like our girl Valentina, 14 years old. She's done juicing before, lost a nice amount of weight on it, right? Not that she's doing this to lose weight, but maybe a little bit. But she's doing this because she knows she wants to feel better in her skin. She wants to feel healthy. And you have that thing on your radar, right? You have that thing on your vision board, the one in here. You don't have to make a physical vision board, but you have that thing that you know you want to get started on because you know it's going to be better for you. Yeah. That kind of thing. It's good to realize that you don't have to jump into something the minute that you discover it, the minute that you realize that this is something that could be valuable in your life. That almost never happens. Don't be so hard on yourself, right? So if you're watching this and you're going, oh, damn, I see some value in what Burns and the Real Juicy Detox and the Juicy Juicers are doing here, but I'm not ready to start yet, but I will be. I want to talk to all of you guys and let you know. Good morning, Miss Mandy. Good evening to you. Hey there, David. How are you? I'm great. How are you doing? I'm so happy to be awake this morning and to be able to be living my purpose. I'm amazing. I'm doing great. Hey, Dawn. Dawn says, I'm getting ready. Went vegan. July 4th. Yes. July 4th. What a great day to go vegan. Now juice breakfast and dinner while still having lunch and, of course, rebounding with you. Yes. That is so cool. That's what it is. It's baby steps to on the road back to your health and vitality. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing great. Yes, David in the house. David in the house. I love it when the men come on and start transforming their lives. We have a lot of beautiful men, beautiful gods, as well as beautiful goddesses up in here. So you are in very good company, David. I don't know if you're new. I have a feeling like you're new because I don't remember your name popping up in class. Let me know if you've ever commented and I just don't remember, or let me know if you're new. If you are new, welcome, 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 welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Real Juicy Detox. Getting ready is part of the process where we have to move our vibration, our inner energy, our inner vibration. Like there's no other way to put it, right? That's where we move our inner vibration up along the scale from curious to maybe sometimes doubtful to maybe sometimes judgmental. You know, I know that there are people out there who cannot handle all of this fabulousness that we're doing here at the Juicy Detox because, you know, it can sometimes be a reminder of the things that you're not doing that you know you want to be doing for yourself. Or maybe you're like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't get going. I can't seem to be finished being ready to be ready. Guys, do not be hard on yourself about that, okay? It's okay to take as long as you need. And do like Dawn is doing. Decide that you want to start making small, incremental, baby steps towards your goal, okay? So Dawn, you've probably been watching for a while and maybe watching other people. Maybe you're in some of the other juicing groups, right? And maybe you're realizing, and by the way, I'm doing a pretty high intensity, well, medium intensity workout on the rebounder. I want to remind you that you don't have to go at my level that I'm doing it. You can go at your level. So if you're wanting to go harder and bounce more and pick up your knees, you know, because you're a triathlete like Amy, or used to be a triathlete like Amy, or maybe you're just starting out and you're like, oh no, what is she doing? How is she even talking through that? I could never. Then just do a little walking action. You just want a little bounce. Right now I'm bouncing and my entire bottom of my feet are not leaving the trampoline at all. You're still getting that zero bounce. I shouldn't do that. It looks like I'm holding up my boobs. But you want to get that zero gravity force field effect where you're just lightly bouncing. That's all you got to do, right? That's all you got to do. Get the energy flows going. You can feel your heart rate going. You can feel your respiration getting a little bit. It feels good for the air to be coming in and out of your lungs unobstructed. And if you want a little bit more, then you can do a little, you know, raise your knees up and just the ball of your foot is remaining on the trampoline. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, like that. How do I stay motivated? What a great question. I don't know. Number one, I take things one day at a time, right? If I were to think of how many more days I'm going to be doing this. Let's say I live for another 50 years. I'm 55 years old now. Let's say I live to 105. That's a long time. That's a long time. And if I were to say, oh, I'm going to stay motivated for these 40 days. Let's just talk about 40 days. Never mind 50 years. My first advice, how to stay motivated, is to not think of it as the whole journey that is unfolding in front of you. Okay? Think of this as, what can I do today? How can I execute my plan today? What do I need to have in place for today's success? Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just worry about today, and don't worry about it. Slide into a vibration and a feeling of ease and flow. And then each day, decide, what is it today that I would like to focus on, that I can reasonably say that's something I could do today, and do that today. And then as you do that every single day, what you find what you find, honey, is that you find that you develop this thing called momentum. It's like you're on a bicycle, and sometimes getting that bicycle, the first 3 or 4 or 5, pumps on your pedals to get that bike moving from a standstill. It takes a little bit of effort to get that bike going, right? You gotta until eventually those wheels start turning and you're like flying down the road and you're in your zone. You're in your comfort zone. You're zoning in, you're honing in on that momentum. That momentum, first few pumps of your bike wheels takes a little bit of momentum to get going, right? But once you get that momentum going, you get it going. The other thing that keeps me motivated is you. I'm not even kidding you. Every single day, there's a little hint within myself, David, that maybe I don't do it today. Maybe I skip today. I'm tired. Who's really watching? What does it matter? Does anybody even care? Is this having an impact? And then I pick up my phone. Every night before I go to bed, I make sure I've cleared through all of my inbox messages. And every morning when I wake up, after I do a little meditation, center myself back into my body, give gratitude and thanks for everything in my life, what happened yesterday, what is about to come today that I don't even know, right? After that, I check my phone again to see who may have messaged me in the middle of the night, because I got people all over the world and my Australian people are awake when I'm sleeping and vice versa. And I open up my phone and I'm like, blessed upon blessings upon blessings, love upon love for what I'm doing and what I'm sharing and who I'm inspiring and the healing that people are having. And I start to realize, like I said to Sheila in her coming out video today, where she was saying, oh my God, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to commit to 21 days. I was inspired by my girlfriend Burns. And I'm like, well, that's getting me out of bed today. That's not how could I not keep doing what I'm doing? This is a momentum that I have somehow been blessed to be able to generate within myself, which has spilled out into the community. I go live 3 times a day here on Facebook and on YouTube, 3 times a day. And Shay, one of my beautiful new clients, that beautiful family that I'm coaching, she said, because this is kind of the same, they do a lot, her and her partner, Renee. Hi guys, if you're watching, probably not because you're way too busy to be watching. They do a ton of work coaching their people in plant medicine and energy shifting and all of that. And I'm so honored. Oh my God, when I see the work that they are doing and I know that they've entrusted me with their detox, I'm like, that's how I know the momentum is well underway. And that's what keeps me inspired and keeps me going. But last night, Shay was like, how on earth do you do this? How do you put out so much content? How do you go live every day for up to 6 hours in total? And I'm like, it's not me. I'm just literally the car. And the universe is driving this bus, okay? The universe is driving this Maserati, not even a Maserati. The universe is driving this Lamborghini, all right? Yes, I just equated myself to a Lamborghini. Deal with it. Deal with it. Because it's true, we are the most exquisite, 1,000,000 times better than a Lamborghini. 1,000,000 times more powerful, 1,000,000 times more intricate, more divinely created. Although everything that is in creation, everything that is created, everything that we enjoy in our life is divine creation, right? So that's how I stay motivated. How else do I stay motivated? I just make a commitment to myself. And that doesn't mean that sometimes I waver and I wane on my own commitment. God knows I've had a history, a lifetime, 55 years of doing that, giving up on something or just being like, I don't feel like doing it now. It was fun, so I'm not going to do it anymore. But honestly, David, and everybody else, you guys are what motivates me to keep going. When you share your story, when you share your journey, and you realize that this is helping other people, I'm not giving up on you. I mean, I'm more likely to give up on myself sometimes, right? I don't feel like doing it. I'm tired. I only slept 3 hours last night. This was me yesterday morning. I still got on here because I know that people are looking for this and they're being inspired by it. And it is for a lot of people their lifeline to keep going. So if this has ever been your lifeline where you're like, wow, I'm going to keep going because Burns is going to be here for me. Or I'm going to keep going because my class members in the Real Juicy Detox are rooting for me. I'm going to keep going because I have this momentum. Look at Mandy. Oh my God, Mandy. Mandy is on day 21. Do you know how long Mandy was struggling to get some consistency back? And even the one-on-one coaching, remember Mandy? And the one-on-one, accountability to me every morning, right? The text, the Facebook Messenger communication every day. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Remember, Mandy? 24, excuse me, pardon my French. 24 days for Mandy. And remember how challenging it was, Mandy? But as soon as the group came together and coalesced into this beautiful expression of all of our momentum, 24 days. 24 days, I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. I'm getting goosebumps. 24 days of your commitment to yourself and your inspiration to yourself. And you are inspiring people. When you start realizing that you're inspiring people within the group, and if you're not in the group, in the Facebook group, I really recommend you guys checking that out because that's where we hang out. It's our before and after school program in Canada. I don't know about other places, but in Canada, if you don't have, if you can't drop your kids off in time for the morning bell, if you have to go to work and you have to get your kids to that school location and you don't have a daycare or a babysitter to take them, there's a before and after school program where the kids go in, they get dropped off early, they can stay late after school, and it's supervised, right? That's our before and after school program where we hang out, we connect. There's even chat room groups. I popped into one the other day. That was so much fun. There's video chat groups that you guys can open up and chat after class, before class. It's really powerful. Yeah, Mandy says, absolutely. I need the family. God, don't we all? Don't we all? Sorry. Hang on one second. So that's how I stay motivated, David. I stay motivated because this is not about me anymore. It's not about me anymore. I've stopped making it about me. I don't know. Who cares? What do I look like? What am I saying? That's making everything about me, not making it about you. When I make this about you, it looks more like, what can the divine flow through me today? Where is the divine going to drive this vehicle today? Who else out there needs inspiration? Who out there needs a gentle, warm hug virtually? Who out there is doing well and needs their successes celebrated, like Mandy? Who out there needs a gentle reminder that they're not fucking up? Who out there needs to be reminded that you can take as long as you need to take to get ready, and that, believe it or not, it will happen one day, and not to give up on yourself? That is me making it not about me, but about you. And as soon as you make this journey, not just about you, but about who else can I inspire? Because once you start healing your body, guess what happens? It's automatic. You automatically start inspiring people around you. You don't even know who it is. You put a little post here or there on your Facebook page, right? And before you know it, somebody messages you and says, oh my God, I looked into that thing that you were doing and I started doing it too. And thank you so much for sharing it, because I really needed this in my life and I'm healing all kinds of things from my body. Trust me, when you make this not about you anymore, that's when the divine starts flowing. Don says, yes, all the juicing groups, which is how I found you. You resonated with me the most. That is so amazing. I'm so happy. I think I resonate with people a lot because I flow the divine. It's not about me. I mean, I'm grateful that I'm blessed to be in this packaging. Doesn't resonate with a lot of people, but for some people who it does resonate with, yeah. Let's go, right, Don? Hello, Ali. So great to have you with us. Thank you for popping in. How are you doing? Where are you tuning in from, my friend? Mandy says being gentle. And by the way, I'm done bouncing. I bounced for like 25 minutes. I'm not overly sweating, although I do feel a little bit of a glow, which is good. I do feel a little bit of a glow, which means that I got my bounce on in just the right amount of way, right? Whew. My heart rate has gone up. Oh, thank you so much, Mandy. Mandy says, Dawn, she's the best. Looks nice. Good. I'm glad. Jennifer says, thanks for those tips. I did my bouncing already as I'm in the UK. I have to go to the loo straight after rebounding. Yeah, I have to go to the loo as soon as I wake up. And sometimes I got to go to the loo in the middle of bouncing and I'm like, oh. I just rolled out of bed. Hence the hawk not behaving. I walked in nature, in the sunshine, got my vitamin D. Now it's yoga time. Girl, you are just living the dream. You're living the dream. You're living the dream. Jennifer is living the dream life. I've been living this kind of dream life for a while myself. Wake up, take care of myself, meditation, yoga, rebounding, although I haven't done too much yoga lately. Love that, Mandy. I know Mandy is amazing. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, David. I'm so glad that you're getting some benefit and that you're really you're motivated. Stay inspired, man. Stay inspired. It's not about you. It's about everything. Yes, I do that too. So yeah, some days I have wobbles, but I usually need to sleep because I'm tired. Yes, recognize when your body needs rest. You're not failing. You're not, we have this strange kind of programming that says if we're not constantly busy and doing something and sacrificing and doing something for other people and go, that we're being lazy, when really you have to understand, guys, that you have to rest. Rest is a key part of healing the body. If you do not rest, how is the body going to go inside and really start doing a lot of this pulling work and draining out this lymphatic waste in your body? By the way, if all of that sounds like I'm speaking a different language to you, go and check out any of the videos that have to do with this bouncing. And I am going to do up a playlist so that you can easily access the bouncing in the morning classes, the noon classes, and the evening check-in classes. I'm going to have those 3 playlists so that you can go and do a little binge watching if you need to catch up. But sleep and rest is so important to our healing. Like, that is something that we do not understand. We have this, this notion that we always have to be overly busy and always giving to other people and always going here and doing that, when we really sometimes just need to stay centered and just stay quiet, get quiet, go within ourselves. We need to do that. We need to rest. Yes, that you do that and then you're back in the momentum. Listen, just because you're resting doesn't mean that you're not in your momentum, right? Sometimes when you're pedaling on a bike and you've gotten up to speed, as they say, sometimes you can take your feet off of the pedals, or you can just leave your feet on the pedals without having to move your feet. That's your rest, because you've got momentum going. You can take a little rest and then do a little bit of pedaling, and then the momentum keeps going. Thank you, David. You have a great body for your age. Fruits, melons, and berries, baby. I was not in this body 100 and how many days have we been doing this? We've been doing this 30 days, 104. Did not look like this 170 days ago, I can guarantee you. I was 25 pounds heavier and miserable, quite inflamed, quite congested. You know, I am a completely different person right now. Jennifer says, quite like the routine. Yes, I practice gratitude too. It's so powerful. Also, Kundalini yoga really helps my mental side. I know I really, really miss my hot yoga that I used to do. And I likely won't get back to that because I do this here with you guys. And then maybe if I pushed my noon classes down to 1 o'clock, I could get to my 9:30 yoga class. I don't know. It's not important. Suffice it to say, I loved doing the hot yoga. I might get back to that, might not. Maybe it's one of those things I'm getting ready to get ready for. You know what I mean? Mandy says, absolutely. I need the family. Me too. Hey, hey, emoji Kang. Too busy with the house right now to watch. That's okay. But I'm listening to you on my phone with my headphones as I work. Yay! That's awesome. Oh, so awesome. How much do you drink before you start jumping? I have a couple of sips. It depends on how thirsty I am in the morning. This morning I was pretty thirsty, so I've had a little bit beforehand. If I'm up earlier and I'm active earlier, I might drink about 500 milliliters before I jump. But I try not to drink too much, obviously, because I don't want that sloshing around in my tummy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I understand. Good. What sports bra do you use? Whatever sports bra isn't too dirty. I don't know, just some cheap shit. Some cheap shit, although I love my Lululemon bras as well. Those are really good. I don't sweat at all while bouncing. Well, we know that you're working on getting your kidneys opened up. Your skin is compromised right now, you know, with all that you are going through. So we're going to continue to work on fruits, melons, and berries, baby, and whatever herbal stuff you can get your hands on. Remember, Olga, I would definitely look into getting the Heal All teas, the Heal All tea, either directly from Dr. Morse or making your own, sourcing those out. I think Kim was telling me that her Heal All tea in total cost $25, and she got about a liter, like 2 of these worth of Heal All tea herbs, the herbal part, and she sourced that, I believe, Herbie's Herbs in the Toronto Markham area will ship to you, and you're in Canada as well. I would check that out and see if you can't order them so that you can do that. The Heal All tea is extremely powerful, extremely astringent, really good to help your kidneys get opened up. So if you are on a more of a budget, I mean, the herbs are expensive. I'm not going to lie. They're a lot less expensive than dying or being laid up in bed because you've got some crap going on in your body that you can heal with these herbs, right? So, you know, relatively speaking, but from a cash flow point of view, maybe you don't have the cash flow to get, and this is not just for Olga, this is for all of us, right? Maybe you don't have the cash flow to get your Dr. Morse herbs, but you can get the individual herbs. So it's okay. You will start to sweat a little bit more. We are working on getting your body up and running, getting the thyroid properly working, getting the kidneys filtering, getting the adrenals to open up. So you're doing it. You'll get it. Oh, thanks, Mandy. She has a great body for any age. I really do. I've been a little bit leaner in the past, but I've also in those times been working out like 3 times a day, and not this kind of working out, 3 times a day where it is like balls to the wall and dying in the gym and in the yoga room. And I'm okay with how I am right now. I look at my body, I look at the cellulite on my butt. One day I will get brave enough and actually show you my progress pictures of my cellulite reducing. I've had cellulite since I was 16 years old, a lot of lymphatic stagnation interstitially, systemically, causing the cellulite, and it is slowly melting away. And doing this rebounder is a big factor in that because it opens up the connective tissue, it opens up the lymphatic system which is allowing the excess fat to drain out. I'm also doing my body so much better, that so that it doesn't have to dump cholesterol into my body to counteract the acidic sludge that I'm putting in my body, because I don't put that acidic sludge in my body anymore. You see what I'm saying? I don't put any of the dairy into my body anymore either. So if you have a lot of allergies that are showing up for you, you can't go outside because it's allergy season, or it's whatever season, it's forest fire season, and any foreign particulate in your body is like the straw that broke that camel's back. By doing this kind of program, you can alleviate and eliminate a lot of those issues. Stop eating the dairy, stop eating the cheese, stop eating the yogurt, the kefir, all of that stuff congests and blocks up the sinuses, the throat, the lymphatic system in the mouth, in the jaw, it prevents all of the head lymphatic drainage from happening, right? So we get headaches, we get tinnitus, we get ringing in the ears, we get balding. Although I am bald by choice, I'm talking about bald by not by choice. So all of these things are what I do to enable my body to look and feel its best. And you know what? I kind of like how I'm looking and feeling right now. I'm not ashamed of my body. I'm not sluggish in my body. I'm not angry with myself for how my body looks and feels anymore. I'm like, yeah. Don asked, do you do cold exposure or Wim Hof? Started in July as well, and the cold showers are invigorating. So great question. I love Wim Hof. I've really not gone too much into the Wim Hof breathing techniques, although I know that it is powerful. I do a lot of the Dr. Joe breathing, but the Wim Hof is something that I do want to get ready to explore. Absolutely. I do cold exposure showers. I do hot and cold showers every day. Every time I'm at the end of my shower, I put it on just even hotter than it was already rolling. And then I do 60 seconds super hot, and then 15 seconds freezing cold. And I alternate that about 3 to 10 times, that cycling. And it is absolutely invigorating. Do you ever feel, Dawn, that you feel a little buzzed? I feel when I do that hot and cold shower, it just, I feel a little bit stoned. I'm like, woo, portals in my brain open up that I had no idea were there. It's pretty amazing. Mandy says, Dawn, I've done them both for the last 2.5 years. I love them. Yeah, it's amazing, right? Love this class. Look at us chatting and learning and growing. Let me put on my slippers here. Hold on. I like these slippers. I like these. Let me show you. This is what I wear on my feet during the day. These little Nautica slides. There's a little bit of cushion to it, and oh, it just makes my feet feel much happier than standing on the floor without them. Olga says, yes, I will order the herbs for sure. I will today. I need my health back. Olga, if you want to come through me, why don't we, and what I can do is if anybody wants to order their herbs through me, it's at no extra cost to you. It comes shipped directly from Dr. Morris straight to you. My back office is open now that I can process these orders, and it helps support the channel here a little bit, help support your girl a little bit, but at no extra cost to you. I can help you do that. And like I said, they get drop shipped directly from Dr. Morris to you. And I can also help you kind of figure out and sort out what are the best herbs that you can get for your particular situation. And if you message me on Facebook Messenger, we'll be able to work that out. And I don't charge extra for helping you figure out your protocol. I'm here to help you. Dawn says, Mandy, awesome. I do the cold showers before bed and sleep like a log. So good. Oh, yeah, baby. That is so good. Louise is in the house. Hey, Louise. How are you doing? How is life treating you today? How's your day been so far? Jennifer says, I do cold showers and salt and bicarbonate soda bath. I hear ginger and cayenne. There is super detoxing. Not tried the last 2 items. Has anyone else tried that? Ginger and cayenne are such powerful things to have in your in your repertoire, absolutely. And if you have any high blood pressure, having ginger, having garlic and cayenne, the garlic cayenne caps, but also eating more ginger and eating more cayenne at the same time, like in a juice that up, make a Thai orange juice. We should experiment with some savory juices in one of our classes, just to get a, for people who are wanting to stay with their juicing, but they're feeling like, I need something like savory to eat. You can make your juices savory, and I'm telling you, it's like a party in your mouth and a great way to stay focused on juicing if you're not adding in some chewing food. Mandy says, Jennifer, the bicarb, salt, and ginger, yes, but not the cayenne. And Jennifer says, David Hall has a rebounding routine. I have a rebounding routine to help sleep. Louise says, cooking up a storm here, Burns. What have you unleashed in me? The cooking queen has been reborn. Yes. Now you're the uncooking queen, right? Because now we're whipping up amazing things in the kitchen, all without any heat over 120 degrees. And it is amazing. Amazing. Mandy, does the ginger burn, and do you juice the ginger? Yeah, ginger can be very spicy. It can be very hot in itself. Louise says, cellulite less here too. I'm not hugely prone to it, but these past 4 years, it's creeping in, knocked up barbecue sauce and cashew cheese. Yes. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. So hard just tasting. You can taste that, Louise. There's nothing wrong with tasting that. You make it raw. You make it yourself. You make it with beautiful, fresh produce. You're not cheating. Cellulite does creep up on you, especially as you go on in age, because you're storing more toxins. That's just your body storing more toxins, which is an indication that you need to clean and detoxify yourself. Mandy says, just want people to know, when I'm doing cold water therapy, you do not feel invigorated, energized, and warm. Then your adrenals, if you do not feel invigorated, energized, and warm, then your adrenals are down and continuing to cause more harm. Wait until your adrenals are up and running to do cold water therapy regularly. Okay, that's great to know. Great to know. And are you talking about like where Wim does like the full on cold water plunges? Yeah, I have never done those. A little hot and cold in the shower, kind of. I can feel what that does, hot and cold shower alternating. What that does is that squeezes, it's like our lymphatic system, or our sewage system does not have a pump, like how the heart, the cardiovascular system has a pump. The lymphatic system does not have a pump. So we need to help it to squeeze and pump itself. And what that does, the hot and cold showers. And yes, you definitely want your adrenals open. You definitely want your kidneys filtering, because what it will do is that will encourage your lymphatic system to pump and squeeze the lymphatic fluid throughout your body. When the shower is really hot, everything opens up, right? When it's really cold, everything constricts again. So you get this open close feeling, and you can feel it in the shower. Am I right, guys? You can feel that in the shower. You're in the shower, and when it's cold, you're like, ugh, you're bracing yourself. And as soon as it gets warm back up again, you're like, that is that pumping action that you're wanting. But definitely you want your adrenals open, you want your kidneys open. And we do that by fruits, melons, and berries. And how do we know? We check when we go for a pee. We're looking for sedimentation in your urine. Pee in a, I don't want to hold up my juice when I'm saying this, pee in a glass jar, pee in a glass jar, and have a look at it. Leave it to sit for a few hours. Come back and look at it. Swirl it around. Hold it up to the light. You're looking for sediment. You're looking for snowflakiness. You're looking for mucus strands. And that tells us that what's coming out is your lymphatic waste. Some doctors are so clued out, they'll be like, oh, you have an infection, let's give you antibiotics and kill off all those extra bacteria. And they are so clued out. Oh my God, do not listen to those doctors. They have no idea, and they're not here to help you heal. They're here to prescribe medication for you, that's a totally different mode and modality than healing the body naturally. Don says the Oxygen Advantage is a great book by Patrick McEwen. I was an unconscious mouth breather, which I have corrected by reading this book. And yes, I feel my vibration super high afterwards. Awesome. Let me take a screenshot of that so I can check that out. I love learning about this kind of thing from other people. Dawn, interesting. The cold showers at bedtime will help with sleep. Well, amazing. Try it. See if you like it, right? The ginger and cayenne in the bath burns. I do have ginger in my juice. I love it. Oh my God, ginger and cayenne in the bath. Very interesting. Very interesting. I've never heard of that. Pineapple basil is so savory, one of my faves. Ooh, I'm gonna pick up some pineapple today. I miss pineapple. I think after class today, after this morning class, I'm gonna go and hit the Farm Boy. So if you guys are on YouTube and you're watching this, or if you're on Facebook and you're watching, just follow my stories. You want to go over to my Instagram account. It's really new. It's really small. It's like, you know, but that's where I post all of my stories when I'm out and about, before class, after class, my behind the scenes life. But I take you shopping. Somebody was asking in, I think the live yesterday, Burns, can you take us shopping with you? Can you do a shopping video? And I'm like, I do them all the time. Every time I go shopping, my phone is always with me. I'm always busting it out. I'm always showing you guys the tips and the tricks. So make sure you follow along on the stories on Facebook and the stories on Instagram. That's where it's at. Louise says, hey, Burns, a sweet day here. Got the childers out the door at 8:30 and have been pottering around the kitchen here since, catching up on replays. Love it, babe. I love that we're in your kitchen with you. The uncooking, yes. Mandy says, no, it doesn't burn. Just slice it up and let it seep in the bath with me. Can feel the warmth of it, but doesn't burn. How much cayenne and how much ginger do you use in your bath? That would be a great clarification for anybody wanting to try that. And I imagine that would be great, especially in the winter time. You know, it's hard to warm up sometimes. In fact, I'm feeling quite the little chill as I'm standing here, but it's all good. Dawn says, Jennifer, I know it really makes me feel nice and cozy, warm and refreshed, like I just washed all the stress away of the day away. Amazing. Jennifer says, gonna try that for sure. Any cold water therapy, feeling slow, sluggish, and cold afterwards is a sign of weak adrenals and should be stopped until the adrenals are up and running. Okay, that's good to know. I have found that whenever I've done that hot and cold shower, I feel exhilarated. Like I can feel it in my brain, like seriously, like as if I've smoked a really good joint. You know what I mean? It's amazing. I guess that means my adrenals are working, because the adrenals produce neurotransmitters. And if this is giving my adrenals that nice pumping action that we want to have, our glands have good action when it's working, then it's going to be pumping neurotransmitters to our brain, and that substance, that chemical, those chemical properties that help our brain fire and help our neurons come to life, right? Hello, Black. How are you? So glad that you're here. Louise says, I'll give you a laugh. I've been toying around with dehydrators this past week. Finally took the plunge. Yes. Realized today that my oven actually does dehydrate at the 118. Oh my God, that is amazing. That is amazing. Just put some pineapple in the dehydrator. I tried that. I didn't like how mine came out. I did not like it at all. But I've seen some people do it, and their pineapples are like crunchy pineapple chips. Maybe I just need to do it again. Maybe pat dry my pineapple. Maybe slice them a little bit thinner. I don't know. Do you get your pineapple crunchy, Jennifer? I would love to be able to do that. You don't do cayenne in the bath, but you use 3 to 4 thumbs of sliced up ginger. Okay. or try that. I found a YouTube about ginger and cayenne. Yes, that means my adrenals are on fire. That is so good to know. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I know my kidneys are filtering. I pee in a glass jar every single morning, and they're filtering all right. They're filtering a lot. Some days not so much. It doesn't look like much is happening. And on those days, I make sure to let that pee sit in the jar, and I come back later on, and what I thought was clear, unfiltered urine has filtration showing up in it. Crazy. Hot, cold, hot, such a good buzz for sure. I feel happy afterwards. Exactly. Our adrenals are, I think something that we don't really realize and understand in our body is that our happiness or lack thereof is a chemical reaction in the body due to the chemistry that our glands, our endocrine system push out. So if we can get our endocrine system healthy and our excuse me, our endocrine glands are all of the glands in our body. So we have the adrenals, of course, we have the pineal gland, we have the pituitary gland, we have the thyroid and parathyroid gland, we have the adrenals, we have the ovaries and the testes, right? So we have all of these beautiful adrenal glands, endocrine glands that help us to be happy and healthy and to have this sense and the sensation of feeling whole. Thyroid, feeling less anxiety, adrenals, right? It's amazing. It's amazing what this lifestyle will do for you, not just for weight, and not just for the things that we thought we came here to get help from. Our moods are so powerfully affected by this because our moods are controlled by our endocrine system. So Jen has the link. So if you guys go and check out the Facebook comments on here, this is the link here that she is referring to, and I'll see. I can't promise, but I will see if I can put that in the description, because by the time I upload this, I've already written out the description for the video. I've already taken the screenshot. So right after this post, I will go in, I will change a certain amount of things in my YouTube studio to have this show up. And then that's it. I'm not really dealing with that video anymore to go back and edit it. I'm on to the next thing. I'm on to shopping, Facebook and Instagram stories. I'm on to preparing for my noon class, and then we do it all over again for the noon class. And then I, again, do a little editing, small amount of editing after the noon class with a thumbnail. I answer questions. I connect with my one-on-one coaching clients. I make dinner. I connect with my family. And then I come back on again for the 8 o'clock class, and I do it all over again. Same thing, thumbnail a little bit. So I don't have time to go back and edit a lot of the videos at this point in time, but I will try to remember to add this one. You haven't tried it before. Okay, first time with pineapple. I cannot wait to get some pineapple. I love pineapple juice. Kaya, my 18-year-old, loves pineapple juice. Oh my God. Loves pineapple juice. Loves it, loves it, loves it. She says it's like sunshine in a jar, and it is. It's so sad seeing people suffer. In one of the groups today, someone asked about healing bipolar with raw vegan. She was met with so much hate and people calling raw veganism a cult and saying that we are killing people, telling them they can heal mental health with food. I know. There's a lot of bullshit in some of those groups, honestly. Direct her over, send her a private message, Mandy, if you want, and say, hey, I think you'd really love our family that we've got going over here at the Real Juicy Detox. There's nobody here that is going to be passing judgment on you. It is a fun place. It is a loving place. It is we all have each other's back, and there is the minute somebody does that kind of nonsense, they're out of the group. You know what I'm saying? The minute that somebody comes in there and bullies anybody and has this crazy attitude, it's like, dude, your raw is the way to heal your body. We are not meant to eat cooked food. We just aren't. That's not what how we were built. Jennifer, I'll see you later. Thank you so much. I love having you in the morning classes. You always add such a beautiful energy here, as do you all. I am so grateful for you. And I am also going to head out because I need to get the rest of this day underway. I got to jump in the shower, got to go shopping, got to get some pineapples. Maybe I'll pick up another citrus haul because my citrus is almost done. I'm on my last liter of the citrus juice from my citrus haul last week. So I'm going to go get some more and follow along and come join us. Follow along on Instagram and on the Facebook stories. You have a great day as well, Mandy. I'm so happy that you're able to stay up and enjoy these. What is for us a morning class, what is for you an evening class. I love having you here. Take us shopping with you. I will. I promise I will. But I do it in the stories because, yeah, because it's just easier to do it in the stories. I'll take you shopping with me in the stories. Check out my stories. Follow along on the stories. I take you guys shopping there. And I will take you shopping today. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And thank you for making this another amazing class. Louise says, see you all later. Thank you. You're so welcome. If basil works for what you're doing, get some to go with the pineapple. I will. I have a huge basil plant that I had all summer long, and she's no longer with us. But I will get some basil for sure. All right, guys, thank you so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and the top of my soul. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will see you all very soon. I love you.